Good evening, everyone, and namaste. Welcome to our Monday evening talk with Swami Sarvadevananda. Swami Sarvadevananda is a Swami of the Ramakrishna order for 50 years or more, and he has held many positions over those years. I came to know him and became his friend in 1993 when he came to the Vedanta Society of Southern California to serve as assistant to Swami Swahananda. When Swahananda left the body in October of 2012, he had created a network of centers, not just in Southern California, but across the United States. This then became the responsibility of Swami Sarvadevananda. And one of those centers for whom he became responsible was this one. So the Swami is our head minister. Though he doesn't live here, he is our head minister, and I serve under his supervision as resident minister. So this great responsibility the Swami has taken on, and he travels so very much of the time, going to the various centers and doing the work of being a missionary, which is what Swami Vivekananda said, I have a mission to the West, as Buddha had a mission to the East. And so each of these faces of the eternal teacher, like Swami Sarvadevananda, has inherited that responsibility and joy of being a missionary to the West. So without me nattering on any further, let me just say it is our great pleasure and our great honor to have the Swami with us, and he will speak to us tonight on the topic, what we really want. Don't we want an answer to that question? Yes, Swami. Thank you.
Om Ashato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasho Ma Jyotir Gamaya Mrityor Ma Amritam Gamaya Avir Maidhi Rudro Jatte Dakshinang Mukham Te Namang Pahi Nityam Te Namang Pahi Nityam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light and illumination. Lead us from death to immortality, and evermore shine in our hearts with your resplendent face. Oh, peace, peace, peace be unto us all. So, our brother Shankar has said so many things, but actually it is run by brother Shankar here. We come and enjoy the atmosphere and go away, but everything is his care. So we actually it is a joint effort, no? It is you devotees participating and resident Swami guiding and putting them together so that we can move in the right direction for our goal of life to reach. Now today our topic is what we really want. Who am I to say what we really want? Everyone may say, I want this. I want a position in the ministry. I want a position in the Senate. I want a position in the corporate structure. I want this. How many want is there? Is there any end of it? So, what is really we want is a question that everyone will have to focus, and then we understand really we want one thing, all of us. Let us go to the idea, what is want, and another idea, what is need. Need is simply, need is that, what is the basic things of life to survive, to have good food, have little shelter, minimum health care, so that health can be maintained. This is called the needs. Needs are not many. If you look at it, how big house we want to have. If it is need one bed, 7 feet by 4 feet is enough for me, or a little bigger. You can big. You can have a bed of the size of the room, but you cannot enjoy more than your body length and breadth. The need is not much. And the monks showed us how the need can be reduced to the minimum. Go to India and find the wandering monks. We are Babu monks. Babu means the gentleman monks. So we go by plane, we travel by car, and we do. But look at the wandering monks. What they have in their possession? Some may have one blanket, some may not have. One jar, water bowl, carrying, and what else? A lime cloth. Sometimes one little cloth to cover the lower part. Maybe sometimes another cloth, the upper part. How he's happy. He's peaceful. His face shines forth. And in the hot and cold, they're adjusting. And not adjusting, joyfully experiencing whatever things come. So there is probably want and need, a relative thing. What is want? Want is to get something more, get something more, get something. The need is the minimum, and now go on adding your want. And if we proceed on and on and on, we'll find that we are endless. And our want has no limit. But why we want? We want, no one is happy with little things, achievement or accomplishment, little. Nal pe shukhamasti, bhumayevo shukham. There is no happiness in which is limited, which is small, which is finished within short period of our lifetime. Or time just kills that object. So, nalpe shukhamasti, there is no happiness in that. And no one can be satisfied with the little something. And wanting something more and more and more freedom, more joy, more peace. And even if you think in the right way or wrong way, people are searching for that thing which will be abiding, something stay with me. And it is not, I am not subject to frustration of not reaching it. Just get in, sit somewhere, don't wait. So, question is that need is, as I said, need can be very carefully reduced. Want can be reduced to need, need can be reduced to minimal. But still, we can expect what we want. We want all that joy, that peace, and we are searching for. We do not know. Some people say, I need God. God is not an object to get it. It is not to grab it. It is to be that. That's why we are transforming ourselves every day to whatever condition we go through. This is a relay from going back from want to need, and need to higher need and higher need and higher need. But all need ends in want, and all want ends in being who we are. Every part of the creation, you look at that, they're all running. So Rabindranath Tagore gave a beautiful poem. And that poem says that I, not knowing, I am also moving like that. It says, Kabe ami bahir holem tomari path che, se to ajke noy, se ajke noy. I do not know. When I started my journey in search of the unknown, what I want. But what I want, I do not know. Everyone in our life's journey, we do not know. But we want something. In the young boys and girls, when they go to school, they do not know what is ultimately what they will study. So we will see. And then you finish the school, then he said, I will study. And some studying after 3-4 years in law school, say, I will study now physics or chemistry or engineering or IT, no? So we're not clear about our idea. That's why we do not know what we want. But I do not know when I started my journey. So Tagore says, it is not today. How long have I been wandering around singing your song, not knowing I am singing your glory? But it is not just today, not just today. I have forgotten how long I have been searching for you. It is not just today. It is I am searching for you. So we are all searching for what? Simple response. We all want freedom. No? Look at the crawling worm. It's a gross example, this COVID bacteria. Bacteria, very tiny, minute, no? What it wants? To live long. Though it is a trouble for us, but they want to live long. But he live long, you try to put some vaccine and something, it mutates. It goes, I live, I will go on, I want. From that to human being, to gods and angels, all want. What is want? Eternal joy, eternal peace, eternal happiness. So this is the point to understand, that we are searching for something, all searching for the one thing, not knowing what we are searching for. And Rabindranath Tagore says, gave the example, ঝর্ণা যেমন বাহিরে যায়, জানে না সে কাহারে চায়, এমনি করে বেয়ে এলেম জীবন ধারা বেয়ে, সে তো আজকে নয়, সে আজকে নয়, কবে আমি বাহির হলেম তোমার পথ চেয়ে. Jharna, like a stream in the mountain top, rain falls and then rainwater splashes and goes down, and it is speedily moving on. And you see and ask him, hey, stream, where are you running for? I have no time. I'm busy. That's the same in our life. I have no time. I have no time for meditation. I don't ask all these questions. But why are you running? Not knowing we are running. Not knowing for what purpose? To reach the ocean. Jharna, the stream, ends its journey when it reaches the ocean. But it does not know why it is gushing on. So that's why, like waterfall that gushes forth, not knowing for whom, so I rush unto the stream of life in search of you. Not one life, this life. We Hindus believe we have 8.4 crores. That means 84 million births or something like a huge number of births. Whatever it may be. That means you experience this life and that life, cat life, dog life, man life, this life, and you go on and on and on, searching to be more, enjoying more, greater and greater and greater achievements. And ultimate goal is like reaching the ocean. As the stream moves on and reaches the ocean, so we are also unconsciously running for that achievement of the highest absolute truth, unchanging truth we call God. Rabindranath gives a poet, he is a mystic poet, his examples are beautiful. Pushpo jamon alor lagi, na jene raat kataye jagi. Like the flowers, to bloom, it does not know. Whole night is waiting. Flower does not know why it is not waiting, why not bloom now? No, he's waiting to get a touch of the sun's rays, the touch of our divine light within to bloom it. Like that, I am also waiting whole my life. All the chain and series of life we are going through, one after another, forgotten how many lifetimes I passed through. In this life, look at that, from childhood till today, we are always waiting for something. For whom? For why are you waiting? To bloom. Why not bloom it now? We want the touch of the divine, the grace of that infinite peace to fill our heart. So it is said, I have called you by so many names and drawn so many pictures of you joyfully. I have gone in search of you without knowing where you live. As the flower lies awake, waiting for the sun, not knowing how long the night will last, so my heart waits in hope of your arrival. How long have I been wandering around singing your song? That is not just today, not just today. We see the present life condition. But all of us, every creation is running towards that infinite joy, unfailing joy, absolute peace, absolute happiness. We are tired with the happiness of the mundane things, no? We all know if you get a good food, ice cream touch your tongue, you say, wow, wow, wow. How long wow remains? As it goes down the throat, wow is gone, it becomes a memory. But still we want more. I want to eat, but my stomach does not allow me. There is a limitation. And it cannot give us perfect peace. It enhances our desire, want, and I want. Being tired of this journey, people sometimes look back. I wanted so many things. I want money, I want wealth, I want house, I want building, I want car, I will most updated car, most costly car, sports car, Tesla, this, that. I want. Look at the people who got it. Are they happy? First of all. When we'll have to leave the body, will the Tesla go with me? Will the bank balance go with me? With our all the achievements of life, all PhD degrees, all our stamps, even Nobel laureate person, all the capability, what we earned with so much interest, anything, even this body I am talking about, can I take one hair from here? Or it is mine and I'll go. But still I am running whole life for hope. Our life cannot move on unless we get some joy, or we are hoping to get in future some joy. So our life unconsciously is driving us to move towards something which we do not know. but the sages and saints, they have defined it. That is called God. We are all searching. Narada, in the Bhakti verses, he said that what is this Ananda? What is this life's goal? To reach bhakti, love for God. In Vedanta language, to reach what you are, that Satchidananda. Okay? Language different. But bhakti says that this love is the tremendous attraction for this Parama Prema, the supreme reality for which your intense attraction for that. We do not know, but we are running time. On the journey, we get something else. I don't want it. That's why in our relative life, we say, there is Rabindranath Tagore's beautiful word. Jaha chai, taha bhul kore chai. Jaha pai, taha chai na. What I want, I thought I'll be happy. And when I get it, I think I don't want it. I didn't mean it. Jaha pai, when I get something, after so much struggle, then I said, oh, I thought it will give me so much peace. But that has become a hindrance again. The object you expect in the world, which will bring peace, and it can bring unhappiness. Then where to go? Suppose I love a cat, I love a dog. No? Okay. But when the cat or dog is suffering, our suffering starts. And when by chance anything happens to the cat, who suffers? I thought I will get joy in loving a cat who is really very pretty, sweet, and nice. Nothing wrong in my understanding. But when I go, you see, followed by there is a hiding some type of negative feeling of fear of losing or being separated that haunts us behind. That is very look at anything in our life we love. There is a fear of losing that, or sometimes we lose it. So, did I want this? Then mind puts the question, what did I want then? You want love. You forgot that. To the cat, to the dog, to human relationship or friendship, wherever, you want love. And what happens? What is that love? And I do not know what is that love. Genuine love. Parama Prema Sarupa. That is the supreme love, the divine love, ecstatic love. And it is that love, Narada says in the verse number 5, Yat Prapya, if you attain that supreme love, Nakinchid Manchati, you will never be asking for anything more. Mancha means, what is this question? What we want. You will not want anything more. That I will not desire to get anything more. Nakinchid Vanchati. And attaining which, there is no repentance, no shochati. There is no lamentation. As we said, I loved, people always say, I love my son so dearly, and I did everything, or the daughter, and does not talk to me, and does not return my calls. So who suffers? Innocent love, as we saw, but in return, anything through the limited level of our perception, whatever we love, that has its negative impact. But this love, the absolute love, the infinite, which is called God in different terms, if love, then no shushati. There is no reason of lamentation. Ramakrishna, after attaining Mother Kali's love and tuning himself with Divine Mother, was never morose. We never find Ramakrishna morose. He never lamented anything upon anything. Not sochati, not dvesti. He has no hatred for anyone. And not only that, no ramate. He does not get excited and with this achievement of something. No utsai, excited for getting anything. He does not. Because he have reached the stream journey ends when it reaches the ocean. What becomes the name of the ocean? Then not the ocean, but the stream. What is the name of the stream? What is your name? He will say, oh, I am nameless. Who am I? I am the ocean. Ocean, that is the real nature. That is God. So to reach that divinity, that is the all unconsciously we are craving for, we are running for, and we want to have it in our possession. But the question is that, can it be possessed? Okay. And also Narada gives much clearer inspirational uh, ideas. He says, Jajgatva Mattu Bhavati Stabdhu Bhavati Atmaramu Bhavati. This attaining this tremendous love for God, when you move more and more towards that love, then what happens? You become like an intoxicated person. Matto bhavati. You become totally intoxicated, as it were. And Ramakrishna was clapping his hand and singing the name of Mother Kali. And he was clapping, and Girish Ghosh, he entered in Ramakrishna's room, fully drunk, and another bottle on the left arm, another on the right arm. He entered in a reeling mood and entered into Ramakrishna's room and saw Ramakrishna. And he's clapping his hand only, and Mother, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, or whatever Mother Kali's name. He got mesmerized. He said, huh? He asked Ramakrishna, I drank so much, but I am not yet intoxicated. Where did you get this intoxication? What brand? What brand of wine you got it, no? Wine of love, no? What he said? He said, Surapan korinayami, Shudha khai jai kali bole. I don't drink ordinary drinks. Surapan korinami. Sudha khai. I drink the nectar. What is the nectar for me? Mother's name. Sudha khai Joy Kali will. I say Jai Ma Kali. By saying so, I get intoxicated in that name. Mun matale, mad matale, matal bole, mun matale, matal kore. When mind gets intoxicated, you are totally lost into that. And when you drink that people say he is a mad guy. He is an intoxicated guy. But this is not ordinary intoxication. It is the intoxication. So we find when one reaches that state, he becomes fully satisfied. And he's to himself, there is no one, you don't need any support from drinking or drug. People are running for drug because it gives some higher experience. What experience? Very high. You can see some spiritual experience. Yes, I accept that there may be some spiritual experience, but what that? Is it yours? You depend on something else, some drug, which is creating some neuron and movement of the neuron, doing something, good feeling, and you feel happy. But you are becoming dependent on some external thing. That is a problem of having drugs and drinking. If it is not, then it's okay. But Ramakrishna is not depending on anything. He's just saying Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma, and the mind is going to the mother, and he's in bliss, eternal bliss. His face shining, his presence gives joy to others. So this is called the Narada's way of saying, attaining that love or that intoxication for God, one becomes totally charged like a mad person. He becomes stabdha. Sometimes Ramakrishna becomes just like a dead person, stabdha. Sometimes Atmarama, and being stopped is not a dead body, but he's enjoying the bliss within. And so full, do not need anything, anybody in the world. Any support is unnecessary there because it is self-supported. Atmaramo bhavati, and become the cause of your own bliss within yourself. So this is the target for which we are asking for in our life. In Vedanta, if you say, Gita will suggest that what will happen? Sukheshu, dukkeshu, anudbigno mana, sukheshu, vigata spriha, vita raga bhaya krodha, sitadir munirucchate. You become a muni, you become a sage. Sthitadi, your D, intellect, becomes sthita, stable. When? Dukkeshu anudbigno mana. In life there will be dukkha, there will be suffering. Dukkeshu anudbigno mana. But you will not be having any anxiety out of it. Because you know, this is a play, this is a drama going on in Vedantic perspective. It is only an appearance. How many times you become full of anxiety? What happens? Those anxieties are gone. They're a passing phase. You move in your journey of life. And things come in your life right and left. But nothing remains with you. So many friends came, so many people who don't like me, they came in my life. So many people who does not like me, they came into our life. But it is a journey going on. You are on your own journey to the infinite. And these things come and go. So look at the end result of it, what we are targeting. That's what really we want. Our satisfaction, relatively what we want, we think that will satisfy us. But in reality, in our experience of life, we see it cannot give us satisfaction. Momentary satisfaction and followed by suffering. Any tidbit of joy, any sensate experience is the same joy. No, don't make difference. There is no two joy. One is sensate joy, one is spiritual joy. No, joy is all joy, one joy. When it percolates through our senses, we call it sensate experience. And the holy people, when they purify their mind and senses, their eyes saw God, what they do? They then experience the same joy in a, that is termed divine joy, divine love. So question is that not we are getting some, eating something, seeing something, touching something, tasting something, smelling something. We are enjoying the same bliss of God. But it is making it limited because it's coming through my lens of my mind and senses and emotions and making it shorter. Its intensity becomes diffused, diffused, diffused. Like the light here. If it is one layer of glass, that's where you can see the bulb even through it. But if you put layers and layers and layers, the same light will be inside, but outside, it does not reflect that light. The inner light, which is there behind every sense object, the whole world is pulsating with joy. Ananda dhara vahiche bhuvane. Rabindranath says that there is only one unending stream of joy and bliss is flowing in the whole world. Why I do not catch it? That is the goal. If you can catch it, you finish your journey. You will reach the ocean. The life's purpose is done. Want is met. Before endless want cannot satisfy. And if we achieve that, say people, the Vedanta does not like to go to heaven. Because what is the use of going to heaven? It's joy. How long it will be joyful? Joyful is a 5-star hotel. You can go there and get all the fun, all free of cost. You did not have to pay. You will have no disease. Your health will be young always, no disease. That's the health concept of our heaven, no? So if we go to heaven, then are we happy? Then, but heaven is not a permanent thing. You have earned it by good karma. When the karma will be over, your prepaid money is gone. Then unless you add more money into their account, they will say, thank you, sir. Now get out, take your bag and baggage, get out. From heaven, we will be driven out. And that we are helpless then. Then you come back where? You come back into the this world, enjoying such luxury, and then coming back here again to work, hard work. What you have enjoyed, you give penalty of that. So it is more trouble, more suffering. When you go on back and forth like that, then we say, what's the use of going to heaven even? Why I spend my time and energy? We do japa, tapa, and we are going to heaven. That's the goal of life, no? No, that cannot be the goal of life. Even suppose you go to heaven and you are not to come back, but what will happen? Will that joy not be monotonous? Every day you eat what you call the most delicious item of your choice. Every day, 365 days. Will you like it after 360, 10 days, 20 days? The same. You like ice cream, have in breakfast, have lunch, have supper, and not 1 scoop, 5 scoop, 10 scoop, take a bowl and eat. Now you like ice cream. Why not you enjoy? There comes a point of monotony. This is the experience of the sensate thing, because it comes to the senses. Even if you get it, it will be boring. You need to change that. That's why you have those who have good food, they go to the street vendors. In Calcutta, in India, we go that. Whenever you like to have it, good food in the home, no. You go to the street vendor, all dirty thing and this and that fried thing, and you like and relish it. So that is the point of, even if we want, and if we go there, we'll never be satisfied. So all achievements, all accomplishments will be useless because it cannot give me what I want. That's why our struggle goes on and on and on. But one point to remember, we say that we'll realize, we'll get that joy. As if joy is somewhere sitting and I will by some means will get it. That is not the truth. Joy is here and now. I am to reach that joy. Here, independent joy. Not dependent on any person, any object, any sensory inspiration, nothing. It is here and now. How to? It's not getting, it is becoming. The ocean, when the stream merges into the ocean, stream becomes the ocean. Stream having new name then. His old name is forgotten. Your old name, your old form, your old capability, all this which is expressed in the limited body and mind, that becomes irrelevant and that's useless. So what we are searching then for, what is our want? We like the stream flowing for the ocean, not knowing, runs to hundreds of miles of the journey. So our life's journey starts like that, and we are flowing in the stream like, and we are passing and passing and passing. And in our journey of life, we are getting new experience, newer experience. Life never stops. And we go through the experience and see and feel the futility of things. Then we learn how to get it in another direction, another direction. That's why there is a beautiful song. Nav kamal mein hai kasturi, kaise bharam mite poshukare, bina sadguru jiv aisai dhoode, jaise mamik pire poshukare bonakare. Meaning, as a mrigo means the deer. Deer, when there is a fragrance comes out of the pouch, no? It is called the beautiful fragrance, kosturi. And that fragrance is so overpowering, the deer becomes mad and tries to find out where it is coming from. And the deer then runs in the forest in search of the fragrance, here and there and there and there. 50, 30, 40, 50 miles they run in search of that fragrance, kasturi. But now Kamal mein hai kasturi. He that pouch, the deer is carrying the fragrance in his own self. So we are carrying that inner self, that same fragrance. And we are searching where to get it outside, here and there and there and there. So this running, this endless running for the objects of the world, this want. And we spend our time, life goes on. One day we become old, mature. We look back, hey, what did I do? Whole life. I got so much opportunity in my life. What did I do? People, they say, oh, I could have practiced the other way. My mom said like that. My dad gave me some instruction. I went to a holy man and they told me like that. I could have reorganized my life this way to find this, where the fulfillment, perfect fulfillment will come. Okay. So that is the turning point. So we are nothing to repent. Another point, Vedanta is very always positive and hopeful. We are all going to the same goal of realizing our real nature or the absolute reality called God, which is full of bliss and joy, to reach our blissful, eternal blissful state. We are all searching. No one is stopping. But in the journey, someone may be here, someone may be here, someone may be there, someone may be in the rooftop. So it is a journey starting from here to there, if it is a journey of life of God realization. Consciously or unconsciously, we are all moving towards that. But when we go to the want in the physical world, let us go. If someone says, why are you talking all this philosophical thing? I want to enjoy the life. Go and enjoy. And see what you can gain. Vedanta says, no one to proselytize. I used to go in to give one Gita class in one place. One gentleman will come and he will put questions unnecessarily. Anyhow, he says, why are you talking all this? Tell me. Why are you talking all this? I am perfectly peaceful. I'm happy with my family, with my money, with my job, then why are you talking this is unreality, this, that, and everything is changing, this, that. I don't want this, I don't need that, I am happy. I'll say, okay, thank you, brother. If you are happy, don't come here. That is not for you. Be happy and enjoy and find its end. And if you are happy all through the life, we'll learn from you. We can follow your path. But it never happened. From the ancient time till today, all the saints and sages have tried in different ways, but they ultimately came to this conclusion that we should consciously move towards our real nature, our God, so that we become perfectly established in our eternal peace. But nothing is lost. We can start today. We can learn this, we can understand this. That's why Vedanta says, do analysis, analyze your life. Find critically what you are trying for, what is your achievement, where is your failure, and even if you are perfect in establishing yourself in this material life, that will not give you joy, that will not give you eternal blissful state of mind. So how to do that? That means reduce your want first. As I say, what is the point? First is the point that we have our need. If we can reduce our want back to need, what we need, then you get more time. Suppose some person is is very good in having some money, using some period of time. He has his own relaxing time. He can meditate, he can pray, he can go to holy place, he can have some time for your spiritual practice more, and doing the job. Now, want will say, no, I need a bigger house. Okay, bigger house is nothing wrong, but bigger responsibility of cleaning. You have to pay attention for cleaning it, maintaining it, properly. So you are adding your more burden on you, and your time for your personal time is reducing and reducing and reducing. Then sometimes people say, I could not have any time for my sleep because I have to do two jobs. And then household responsibility, this, that. Where is my time? I cannot get any time. So it is the question of increasing the want. Now decrease the want. Have what is needed. What is good health is needed. Good livelihood is needed. Good house is needed. So have those things and utilize your time more in the search for the truth and search which will give us eternal freedom, eternal peace. So, and as soon as we understand that, we should be up and doing. We cannot just wait for it. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Okay, days will go away. But to reach the goal, we should be very serious in this understanding. There comes spiritual life. Spiritual life means we are spiritual. A thief is also spiritual. A burglar is also spiritual. A cheat is also spiritual. Why? He is thinking by cheating he will be happy. By stealing something he will be happy. But he has his way of understanding. After time he will understand himself. No. This is not the way I can get peace. Then he will turn to do the selfless, first become selfish. Then he learns selfishness has a joy, but selflessness has a joy. Grabbing everything for me and mine is one. Sharing my things with others is another. They gradually everyone will learn. But if we learn early, the better. We can enjoy the bliss much better. So reducing, as I said, example at the very beginning, Shankaracharya says that everything in the world is filled with fear. Sarvang vastu bhayannitam bhuvi nirnam vairagyam eva abhayam. Everything in the world is haunted by fear and death. You are having heavy good health, there is a fear of disease. You have good money, there is a chance of taking the taxes, in income tax, sales tax, all these taxes take away your money. Yoge, roge, bhoge, rogo bhayam. You enjoy too much and you suffer. Your disease comes. So these are, whatever you do, there is a fear side of it. The loss, losing something is there. But vairagyam eva bhayam, if you say, I don't care, you are free at that moment. Who binds us? Who binds us? It is only my holding on. That's why nowadays it's called let go. No? That's a big spiritual practice. Whenever something happens emotionally tied and this and that, we all human beings, we live in this journey. So how to reach that? Let go. And let my inner spirit comes up. And there you find that inner spirit, the whole world is there. In the ocean, everything is there. So to reach that goal will be the goal of our life. And want and can be reduced to find more time for our self-introspection. And giving self-introspection more and more will intoxicate us to find the joy more within. And as much as we dive deep, then you will be forgetful of your external needs and necessities. Even we are talking about the yogis, they practice so much discipline to forget about eating. They don't feel the same urge we need to eat. And their energy loss is less. We need sleep so much. They don't need so much sleep. Why? Our nerves are always tense with so much anxieties, worries, and tension. But they don't need it. Their mind is calm and quiet. They don't have any idea that I'll have to do this, I'll have to do this. All these tremendous outgoing tendencies, which actually makes us involved into this life, they feel less interested into it, and they pay their attention to inner journey, and ultimately they become what they are. So this is called the goal of life. What we want ultimately God, and that is called our real nature. Consciously or unconsciously, whatever we do, we are moving towards that goal. Not to be frustrated. I did some bad karma. What is there in it? Swami Vivekananda says, I am proud that I did something bad. Why? Because that karma has given me the experience and I am now here. Failures are pillars of success. Why it is said? We learn out of your failure. But struggle on, push on. And ultimately, this all will be a joyful ending. Then every failures will be we can smile at our failures. We can smile at our success. And that success, real success, is to reduce this want of this material way, but intensify our want in the spiritual realm. And that is the truth. We need to make a journey towards that. And we are doing that, but we should be conscious about that and move towards that. Only trying to get it through the senses and through the material object, being limited, it never can satisfy anyone, never have satisfied. Then the Bhartrihari, he was a king. He became a monk. Why he gave up everything? Buddha. Bhagavan Buddha. Bhagavan Buddha was the prince. Why he had to give up? Why he used to be a beggar? Why he became a beggar? The beggar side, we are seeing the beggar. But he's the richest person in the world and most famous person in the world. 2,500 years passed. Still he is reigning in the heart of the people of the world. So who has gained much success, more success in life rather than Buddha, rather than your Bhartrihari king and many saintly people in their life story we find? Because this is a higher goal and we are searching for that higher goal. Until we understand, we try this way, that way, that way, that. When you understand that this is the truth, then mind rushes towards the goal. And then you get the perfect peace and perfect joy, perfect blessings. So that much we can go on with that, but we should have to keep this in our thinking, that what we are searching for, what we want actually, really want. What I want, apparently I want name, fame, power, position. That is not. Underground of my name is what? I want to live. I will be remembered. People will respect me. What does it mean? I am eternal. I am most precious. So all these underlying principle of Vedanta is underlying every touch of our efforts, every expression of our life. We are only reaching that goal. So if we are aware and think about that, analyze about that, and then let go the things which blocks our journey, we will have to take the responsibility. That whatever Swami Vivekananda says, let go thy hold, sannyas in bold. Say, Om, Tat Sat Om. We are all crying. While crying, why you are crying? Because you're holding on to that thought, that idea, that friendship, that relationship, everything. What is happened, happened. If does not, let go. Let the life move on with cheerfulness, joyfulness. God is joy, God is bliss, God is peace. Let that bliss and peace and joy dawn in our heart by constantly thinking, we want that, we want that, we want that. Sometimes I suggest some young couple getting married, said that don't fight with each other afterwards. No, now you are very happy today. and the headaches will go, then we'll start fighting. Why? Keep the values of marriage. Love, peace, joy, that should be the criterion. Not highest philosophy, but the relative philosophy. Why you are married? You want enjoyment, you want peace, you want happiness. Why do you forget that? After being married, why you are fighting with each other? Tidbit things will come in life. Let go. Forget that. You are prioritizing tidbit things at the cost of peace and joy and happiness for which you have taken an oath and vow in your married life. So this is a sample of example. It can be applied in our every phase of life, and to understand we are wanting unlimited joy, absolute peace. Thank you all. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu. You have any question? Anyone have any question? Okay.
Thank you, Swami.
Well, our thanks to the Swami, of course, is inexpressible. This is our last public gathering of his visit. He leaves tomorrow. And so there are people who have appointments with him tomorrow and so on. But I cannot say how much it means to this place and to the congregation here and to the feeling of this place to have this face of the eternal teacher come and share the wisdom and joy of his presence. So please look forward to his next visit, which is, we have no idea when that will be, but if each of us holds in our hearts the desire to see him again, we know that Holy Mother will hear this and will prompt him. So please do hold that thought in your heart. The Swami asked for any questions. Does anyone have any question at all? All right, dears. Please don't forget the flowers. These flowers are prasad flowers from this morning's initiation ceremony and are full of